how can this coin not go to 50 plus million? I really I don't see how this coin can. Okay, so this is an in-depth analysis of the token Fartbook. This token is less than a day old. It already peaked at 3 million market cap, and a lot of people are saying that this has potential to be at 50 million, 100 million, and even further than that. So in this video I'm gonna be discussing the narrative, the tokenomics, meaning insider holding and top holders, and most importantly technical analysis. Where should you buy, where should you take profits, and etc. So let's get into it. So Fartbook, as you can see, is basically just a parody app of Facebook, alright, for meme coins. So it's a unique app. You can say whatever you want there. There's not any limits. You can shill your meme coins, you can make communities, you can message other people, you can do basically whatever you want there. And the devs are working 24/7 because new updates are coming out like every few hours. For example, today they already added 2 new features, which are messages and community updates. So let's go check that out. Okay, so this is Fartbook, right? Looks pretty similar to Facebook. You can see you can switch the modes. You can put it on normal mode or fart mode. That means every time someone likes or comments on your message, you will get a fart sound, alright? So I'm just gonna go over the basics of this app slash website, alright? First of all, you can see you can add friends here. Okay, as you can see, I'm already getting notifications because like, you know, the fart sound. Second of all, you can see all the notifications on here. You can send messages. Like I said, right now, a few hours ago, it came update where you can send messages. Now you can add new friends. You can actually make communities in here. As you can see, you can like make your own communities, right? Now they just added the trending, the newest and most members feature, alright? Again, very interesting things that they're doing. And we can see that events are coming soon. And for the last thing, we have the marketplace. As you can see here, you can see like different coins here with Fartbook token having the premium logo. I'm pretty sure that in a few days you can pay, so you can get like the premium box on your token. So meaning extra advertising in here. So that already adds a lot of utility. And that's pretty much it. So you have to understand that this app is correlated to this token. This is not just added to the website, on the token website. This is actually the token website. This, like, you can already see the huge potential that this token has. And also this tweet by Fallon. Pause the video, read this, and now let's move on to the tokenomics, right? Quick things, alright, so insiders are 7.5% healthy, top 10 holders 16.3%, which is under 20%, again, very healthy, and bundles are only 3%, meaning healthy normal holders are 73%, a very healthy token, very healthy token. And also, if you verify your Fartbook account, and as you can see here, you can verify your Fartbook account for 30k Fartbook tokens. That comes about $50, alright? Well, the sooner you buy them, the better price you're going to get. I myself am not verified, and the tokens, if you buy this, the 30k tokens are being burned. Meaning, as you can see here, 4 hours ago, they burned 330k tokens for 11 new users got verified. That's all it is. And they have a proof on the soul scan. They have done this multiple times, so every time someone verifies their account, the tokens are being burned. If you don't know what burning means, is that these tokens are being completely, well, as the word says, burned. So meaning they will not exist anymore, meaning the overall token supply will be smaller, which means that the tokens will be worth more, alright? So every time someone gets verified, the money will not go to the developers so they could dump it or something. This will actually increase every token's value, alright? So you can see that this is already a very unique thing that they added. So props to the developers because they are doing a really smart thing. So now that we went over this, let's take a quick look at the bubble maps. As you can see here, like we already said, not a lot of bundles, not a big holder percentage. Top 20 holders, as you can see here, you can pause the video if you want. Top 20 holder has 0.75% of the supply, and the top 5 holders, or even top 4, have over 2%, which is not ideal, but at the same time it's not that bad considering the token is only at 1 million market cap. This is very tolerable and it's not that risky. Overall, I would risk this token a low because compared to other tokens, this is a very healthy token on the tokenomics side, so there's no risk in rock pulling or dumping or anything like that. So now let's move on to the community, alright? Let's start off with the deck screener, alright? As you can see, like I said, this token is like a day old. Okay, now like a day and a half. They already have 500 rockets, 40 fires, and like total of less than 30 red flags and poops. Do you see the ratio? Very good. Okay, so the Twitter, as I just showed you, they have 1,800 followers, again in like a day, and their community has now more than 1k members, alright, and it's all in one day, meaning that the community level is very strong. So again, no need to worry about dumping or people starting to sell all of a sudden, because again, this is a very unique project with a very unique narrative, with a very refreshing overall thesis in this meme coin space. So before we move on to the technical analysis, all my links are in the description, including Telegram, Twitter, Instagram, and my trading platform, which you can get 10% off fees just for trading. So, okay, technical analysis. What we're gonna look at. What are the potential gains? Meaning, I will not tell you that if you bought the coin right now and this coin goes to $1 billion market cap, that you're gonna have like 1000x, alright? We don't know where this goes, but what are the realistic gains? What are the potential realistic gains that you could make with this token? Risk management. Where should you bet your stop loss, and again, where should you put your take profit? And what are good entries? Meaning, how can you maximize your profits? Okay, so this is the token right now. Let's start off with the volume, alright? The market cap right now is at 1.3 million, and the volume, 24-hour volume, is 6 million. A very good metric. 6 hours, 1 million. Again, very good. If you've been in meme coin space, you know that tokens like these are very rare to find. And we're lucky to see a token like this with such a good narrative. Now, let's go over the basic trend lines, resistance lines, and support levels. Okay, so the first one we can see right here, alright? That's where it came down, and that's where it bounced, alright? We can see a trend line back down here, which is good, alright? Many people think that dips like these are bad, that why would they sell if this token is with so good narrative, alright? The reason is basic market psychology, alright? People have buy orders here. It came to the previous high. You might think that it didn't touch the high exactly, but at the same time it kinda did, because this is the same resistance line, about 800k, which was actually very predictable. The second resistance, we obviously have this 3 million zone, so when this coin reaches the 3 million zone, we'll definitely see a pullback here, about, I think, right here, but we're gonna talk about that a little bit later. Again, now if we go to the right now, right, we can see a support level right here, I mean resistance, alright? We can see it's bouncing on it right now. Then we can see a support level right here, and then we can see a little resistance lines right here. But this is, I wouldn't focus on that too much, because we can see a clear trend line going up like this right now, alright? So it might bounce about at 1.2. We can see that in the last 7 hours it's been going up, even about 2x up on that time. So you could have already made a 2x on this. Now, my personal entry is at 1.5, alright, exactly, because at this stage I bought it right here, and I thought it was gonna, consolidate right here. I'm gonna take these away right now. I thought it was gonna consolidate right here, right? And so go on to run like this, right? But I didn't think that it would go that far down. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad, it's a really good entry, and it's not unhealthy at all. I wouldn't say so. It's rather just, I think many people haven't caught up to it. Many people don't see the potential that it actually has, because the developers are working around the clock, adding new updates every few hours. How can this coin not go to 50 plus million? I really I don't see how this coin can. If you take for example Housecoin, you can see that this coin went to 120 million. Again, this consolidated for what is it, bro? Like a month. It stayed at 10 million market cap for like a month, right? And then it went to 100 million. I don't see any reason why Fartbook wouldn't go to 50, 100 million plus. I really don't. So if you go back to Fartbook, you gotta understand that this coin is literally 1.5 day old. 1.5 day. And you're expecting it to go to 5 million plus that fast? No, it's not, alright? It's perfectly healthy, it's perfectly normal. Even though we see a little bit of a sell off right now, this is just a good entry, right? Trust me, I will hold this coin for long term, meaning few days, 2 weeks, 2 months, alright? Because I truly see the potential that this has. And to go over the stop losses and take profits, I'm just gonna tell you that two main stop losses where you wanna put it is one right here, about 750k, and the second one before this, alright, about 450. Why? If that coin is so good, why should you even put a stop loss? Because we never know what's gonna happen, alright? No one ever knows. It's meme coins. At the end of the day, it's meme coins. No one ever knows what's gonna happen. Meme coins are very volatile. We don't know what news, macro news would come out. We don't know. So that's why you need a stop loss, alright? Just in case. You can choose which one do you prefer, because it could bounce here, or it could bounce, on this high, alright? I don't think it's gonna do that, but if it does, then you should have stop loss. And take profits, I really can't tell you where should you put your take profits. It's up to you, because I don't know what your risk management is. If you want to get a quick, I don't know, maybe 2x, then you could put your stop loss, take profit at 2.5 mil. If you want more, if you want to get more greedy, you can put it at 5 mil, right? Whatever you really want. I will definitely share my own take profit and selling in my Telegram group. So make sure to go check out my Telegram group, because there you can get the free calls, my free thought process, not just on Fartbook, alright? This is just a coin that I'm really, passionate about, that seems really interesting to me, and of course I'm gonna be sharing a lot of other coins, so make sure to go check out my Telegram group to get free knowledge like this. Okay, so now that we got the technical analysis out of the way, let's move on to the conclusion, alright? Of course, this is not financial advice. Do your own research, make your own buys, make your own sells. This is just my thought process. In conclusion, it has a very strong narrative. Like I said, they have their own app. Can you see how freaking cool that is? How unique that is? If Housecoin gets to 100 million with just a website and a good narrative, why wouldn't Fartbook get to at least 50 million with an actual app that's being updated every day? Healthy tokenomics, like I said, no need to worry about peak dumps. A pretty good looking chart. Why did I say this? I say pretty good because ideally, of course, in a perfect world, it would have bounced right here. Alright, it would have bounced right here, it would have made its run, right, like this, went to 5 million plus, alright? But it's perfectly normal and it's perfectly healthy that it went to the previous high. Again, very, very normal. We can see a trend line up right now, alright? Again, very, very normal. Nothing crazy about it. Just, I want to be completely honest with you as my viewer. And obviously it's a really, really unique and refreshing token. Like I said, it has its own app. I still can't get over how cool it is, how unique it is. Because again, I can literally tweet, I can literally promote whatever I want in this space. As you can see here, I've been promoting my channel and this video for like a day here, right now. Okay, so this guy's saying it as a fake scam to my video. Okay, I don't know how, but you know, whatever. Yeah, I guess I'm not liked by this guy. So yes, a very, very unique narrative. Also, these are my own updates suggestions that would help out the developers and the overall community. So the first thing is like counter slash leaderboard, meaning that on every user's profile you can see their total amount of likes, and maybe even a leaderboard where you can see a weekly leaderboard of the best quote-unquote farters, and maybe even give a Fartbook token prize on top 3 or top 5 of the users. Just something that would make tweeting here and posting more interesting. Message groups, just you know, a fun thing to add, that you can add your own people to a message group that you want to message with. Referral system to bring more traffic, that's also a very interesting one, but I figure it would be more difficult to program. So, meaning if you refer someone with your own unique Fartbook link, you can get a reward in Fartbook tokens. That would, you know, obviously bring more traffic to the website and also will motivate people to actually bring people to the platform. And for the last things, I'm just gonna quickly introduce myself. Who am I? What do I do and why should you follow me? I share my journey to pro meme coin trader publicly, meaning I will share every one of my mistake and success in my Telegram group, Twitter, and YouTube. Alright? So you don't need to worry about me being some kind of insider or a streamer that's just using his copy traders to make money. I'm an actually legit beginner meme coin trader just like you, because that's mainly why I'm doing this channel, to take people like myself who just came into meme coins, have no previous experience in trading, and they can actually make money with meme coins just by learning from my mistakes, meaning that I will post my mistake on my Telegram group or in my Twitter or in my YouTube, and you can see that mistake. You don't have to make it yourself, and you can actually just learn purely off of my mistakes, meaning you don't have to lose money making these mistakes yourself. Alright? You can of course follow my social media for updates, and I'm open to requests. If you have any token analysis or something like that, you can definitely DM me on Instagram personally, and I will check it out and maybe even make a video about it. And for the last things, comment your thoughts about this. This video took me a pretty long to make, considering this token is only like 1.5 days old and I already got a video out of it. Well, you choose yourself if you want to subscribe to me or not. Let's try to get 5 likes on this video, and I'm gonna be really, really grateful for you guys, and I'm gonna see if I can upload a new video in the coming days. For now, go check out Fartbook, add me as a friend. I will put the Fartbook link in the description, so add me as a friend on there. Go tweet about it, go shill it, because this is, like I said, a really, really unique narrative, and I don't see any reason why this coin wouldn't go to 50 million plus. See ya.